Good morning to Mr. Grape.
Mr. Grape the dog toy. How about that? He sounds good though.
So everybody comes running when you squeak that thing.
Oh yeah, well here you can have it back now. There.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us for the Rise and Shine with Sea Lake Journeys.
Rise and shine with Sea Lake Journeys.
So today we're going to behave, and there's no misbehaving. Although the chat, I've noticed already, is already way out in left field. So let's get that jingle going.
Okay. Rise and shine. Join us for a laugh this morning, Sea Lake Journey crew.
Well, first we want to say welcome to all of our people that are driving or working and listening, or just doing other things and listening, and they're not necessarily in the chat. We also want to say good morning to everybody that's watching on the TV or on their phone or something like that where they cannot be part of the chat.
Yeah.
And then we want to do our positive affirmation for the day, which is mine. Now, Chet has some stupid title for the show today.
I do?
Something about robots. I have no clue where we're going with this, but he says we're going to end up on a cruise ship. So all I have to do is trust and believe.
Wow. How about that?
So Abigail Bernstein, how's that how you say her name? Breslin. Abigail Breslin. She said, people say, like, are you a regular person? She says, well, I'm not a robot. If that's what you're asking, I'm just a real person.
Not a robot.
Not a robot.
Hey, every time I do something on a computer, it asks me if I'm a
Are
robot.
you a robot?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it asks you, I was doing something this morning and it asked you, I was getting the clip art for the robot off of the,
And it asked you if you was a robot.
It asked me if I was a robot, yes. And so just so you know, everybody that sees that is a clip art off the public domain, if you look closely at that thumbnail, you will see where I tagged that actual creator of that thumbnail.
How about that?
Robot. So we are not going to be in jeopardy of
What if
copyright infringements over a robot.
Thank goodness for that. What if you was a robot? Could you lie and say, I'm going to lie and say I'm not a robot?
I think that if you say I'm not, if you say, yes, I am a robot, then you can't go any further in the.
Yeah, so if you're a robot and you wanted to do clip art, you'd have to lie and say I'm not a robot.
Oh, good grief.
Anyway, you get the idea.
So we're going to say good morning to everybody that's in the chat.
Oh, yes, let's do it.
And I just want to throw this out there. We have not seen Jeffrey from Cruising for
One
in a while. If anybody has seen him lately, please make sure you tell him Sea Lake Journeys we're worried about him. We haven't seen him in a while. We want to make sure everything's okie dokie, hunky dory with him because we're traveling on a cruise with him in December. And we were pretty active with each other there for a while. And then he kind of disappeared from our lives. Jeffrey from Cruising for One, please come back into our life and Sea Lake Journey. We miss you. But on the other hand, we do have Jeffrey Schmidt is in the house this morning.
Good morning, Jeffrey Schmidt. Woo!
Yes. And we have Meg. Meg is in the house this morning.
Meg is in the house.
Mm-hmm.
She likes your robot thumbnail.
And Jeffrey Schmidt has college football Saturday Go Blue.
That's right. University of Michigan for him, I do believe.
Okay. I don't know anything about football, so we leave that up to Chet.
All I know is it's on his shot glass that he had.
Oh, okay. Well, and Laurel Jones says, good morning from the Great Eight Lakes.
Great Lakes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, is it cold up there? I'll bet it is. Mm-hmm.
Probably is. He says it's sunny up there. He has a little sunshine by his face.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. And Laurel Jones, this is what he says.
Let's see it. I had a game idea, but I don't know if it's actually doable.
Okay. And so Meg says she wants to hear that idea. So he's going to tell us more about his idea.
All right. Something like short phrase using emojis.
Pictionary
thing.
Yeah. My mouse Chet still has not replaced the batteries in my mouse.
That's because your battery is still at Walmart.
There you go. We're back to
Law Jones, Pictionary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, man, we'll see if we can
he's
figure that out.
He's going to tell you here.
Yeah.
If the mouse would work, I'd put it up on the screen. But the mouse just ain't working, and the chat is jumping like crazy. So we just got to wait for a minute.
There it goes.
Let me get back down here where I was.
Wow, chat's really kicking along here this morning.
It is. Okay, here we go.
Law Jones says maybe Chet just puts one per day, and we guess what he's saying.
Oh, you want to guess what Chet is saying in
boy.
emojis? Really?
Sometimes I want to guess what I'm saying in emojis.
Half the time, I don't know what he's saying in emojis. And then I'm really surprised when he sees, like, an abbreviated thing, and he knows exactly what it means. I'm like, how do you know that? You know nothing about social media. But I guess I think that when I'm at work, he's trolling on social media.
Yeah, I'm a troll, baby. Troll.
Mm-hmm. Meg says that she could totally see that being doable.
We'll have to figure it out.
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. We'll have to get with Law Jones and try to figure this out.
That's right.
And we have See Me Traveling's in the house. Good morning, See Me Traveling.
Good morning, Kurt.
They are directly after us, promptly at 8:30 a.m.
Law Jones says Rolling Rock Beer used to put them on the underside of their beer caps. Interesting. I did not know that.
I did not know that either. I know that for a while there, like some soda products were doing stuff like that under the cap, but I think they quit doing it. Who knows? Maybe it was a copyright infringement issue.
Yeah, maybe it was. And all this going on behind us, that's baby Enzo doing his opus in C minor with an air pig.
So I don't know what's that. This morning they went outside to go potty and they were running up and down the street because the ground is so wet they can't really be in the ground, so on the grass. So they were just running up and down the middle of the street like hooligans. Are you going to read these chats or what?
Oh, See Me Traveling says, hope everyone rested well last night. Yes, we did. Meg's Fun Time says, I'm up early playing video games. I was wondering why he was up so early, Meg.
She was playing Pokemon.
I said, I ran in there and told Robin, I said, hey, Meg's up already. She's like, what? I said, oh, yeah, she is.
Yeah, I couldn't believe she's up already.
Law Jones says, sitting on my swing, watching the sunrise. Oh, that's awesome.
I bet that's beautiful. I bet that's absolutely beautiful. Oh, we have Renee's in the house this morning.
Good morning, Renee. Good morning. Good morning, Renee.
Yes, big hug to Renee. She's my girl. And we have SCT Adventures is in the house.
Good morning.
So we were on SCT Adventures last night with See Me Traveling, talking about our cruise coming up next weekend and hoping that the hurricane stays at bay while we go. If not, we'll just rule the ship.
I'm just using my psychic handicap power to block that hurricane.
Here's what Meg says this morning.
Oh, I need to leave if there's no misbehaving.
Meg, really, you're on Sea Lake Journeys. What makes you think there's going to be no misbehaving?
Yeah,
just because I tell him he has to behave doesn't mean he's going to.
That triggers me to misbehave. Ashley Ratliff's in the house. Good morning, Ashley.
We have Team Reese Travels is in the house with us this morning.
Good morning, Team Reese.
And everybody get those salutes up because Mark the Shark is in the house.
How about that?
Okay, let's see who else we got in the chat going on over here.
Will Cooper's here. Good morning, Will.
I missed Will. Where'd you see
He's
him?
right there.
Oh, I just ain't got that far.
And Marcia from See Me Traveling is also here.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a bunch of people
see.
here.
It does.
Well, while they're here.
Oh, here's Meg. She's got one comment here.
Marcia.
No, this is Meg's comment.
Oh, I thought you was clicking
on
Marcia.
No, it jumped.
Oh, it jumped on you?
Hold on.
She was trying to click Meg and she clicked Marcia and then,
Yes, where'd it go?
She's trying to find it.
The chat jumped all the way to the bottom. I mean, look at all these chats we missed.
I see Felicia from SCT here too.
Okay, here we go. Here's Meg's comment.
Okay, here we go. That's Marcia.
Oh,
Marcia says, Meg, you have to be a robot to do everything you do. Yeah, you know what? I think Meg's a robot.
And Marcia's saying, hit that like button, you guys. And in the trivia last night, Marcia informed everyone, if you just write down the answer that Meg writes down, you'll be right every time.
Yeah. Just sit there and wait for Meg's answer to pop up and hit it.
Jeffrey Smith says it's 62 degrees at 8 a.m. Woo!
How about that?
How about that? And we have
Leonard Family Fun
in the house. Let me get her.
Good morning, Tanisha. Let's see what she says this morning.
It won't go because I need a battery in my mouth.
We need to go to Walmart and get a battery. Leonard Family Fun says, good morning. Lots going on today as far as observances, but in celebration of the upcoming cruises, let's celebrate Happy National Dance Day.
Oh, yay. Happy National Dance
like
Day.
No one is watching or shake what your mama gave you.
I always dance like nobody's watching, and I usually shake what my mama gave me.
My mama gave me a squeaky toy.
Although Chet can do the The shimmy, really? What's that?
I used to could do
shimmy
shimmy.
shake. He can do the shimmy shake with his hiney pretty
I
good.
used to could. It don't do as good no more with my
With your
robot
fake
leg.
leg.
With my robot leg.
See Me Traveling, See Me Traveling says it's 59 degrees where they are this morning.
59? Woo!
Yes,
I think it's like 70 here.
We have Moonlight Adventures in the house this morning. Good morning, Moonlight Adventures.
Good morning.
So nice to see you
Hey,
guys.
how y'all liking Miami?
I know, right?
They're down in Florida now.
They're almost in our neck of woods. They're just a little south, a little
bit south of us.
A little bit south of us. And we have Antoinette at Fun is in the house with us this morning.
Antoinette at Fun.
And the chat is just jumping everywhere. Here's SCT Travels. Here's what they say.
SCT Adventure says, I bought some rechargeable batteries and a charger off of Amazon because I got tired of buying them for the wireless keyboard and mouse here at the command center.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got to view the command center last night at SCT. It looked like NASA.
Yeah.
We was wondering, Greg, are you doing YouTube or are you launching space shuttles? What's going on over there?
Yeah. Lyle Jones says, by the way, Chet, Walmart delivers those mouse batteries. And we have the Gaylords is in the house with us this morning. Good morning, Gaylords.
Good morning, Gaylord.
Let's see.
Woohoo!
And we have How We Cruise. Good morning,
How We Cruise.
And they're in aren't they on a cruise ship right now?
I don't know.
Or they got back from a cruise ship?
No.
They're just saying good morning.
I think so.
I think they're on a cruise ship or just got off a cruise ship. I'm not really sure.
Look who else is here. The Z-Man from the Z Show. Good morning, Z-Man.
The chat is just jumping. I can't even keep up with the chat this morning. I just don't know what the deal is. Here, Leonard Family.
Leonard Family says, only time I truly attend to dance and shake whatever I got is at Sail Away. I love it. That's the perfect time to do it, Tanisha. Woo! SCT Adventure says, I'm launching poorly thrown together content. I love it.
Did we say we've had Antoinette at Fun in the house?
Yeah, but you know what? Let's say it again. We got Antoinette at
I
Fun
I
in
love
the
her.
house.
I love her. Just most of the time I'm watching. Boys!
Hey, that's an opus in C minor this time.
Most of the time I'm watching Antoinette at Fun. Take that squeaky away from them. Usually I'm watching Antoinette at Fun's videos while I'm laying in the bed on the TV, so I can't participate in the chat. All I can really do is give her a thumbs up. But I'm always there, Antoinette. I just want you to know. Okay, so let's get on with those useless facts.
Well, the first one I got to tell you is very important this morning. Guys, you can fix this problem. It says here that 2 out of 5 husbands tell their wives daily that they love them. I love you, nigga. 2 out of 5. What are you other 3 guys doing?
Say that again now.
Only 2 out of 5 husbands tell their wives that they love them every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Well, we have Cruise Nuts is joining us this morning. Good morning, Cruise
Good
Nuts.
morning, Cruise Nuts.
And How We Cruise says that they have 40 days until their next sailing.
40 days till your next sailing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's coming close. Woo! You
And-
gotta be getting excited.
Tanisha says she's laughing so hard that she loves that squeaky toy. You know what? That squeaky toy is something until you're trying to talk, and all you got is this. Do you know how many times we try to film a video and it's like squeak, 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 squeak. One time we were trying to film a video and they got into an all-out dog fight over something. It's like, I mean, you thought it was pit bulls in this house fighting over that toy. The Z Show says, "Good morning, Cruise Fun. Just watching the Weather Channel as the tropical storm hits Puerto Rico." Yeah, I think that
Luckily,
I think
it's just a tropical storm.
us. And the good thing, if it's a good thing, on our cruise next week, we'll be on the west side of a hurricane. And the west side of a hurricane is always the calmer side of the hurricane. And Meg says, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Yes, thank you, Meg. And the Gaylord says, I do multiple times a day, but I end every day by telling her I love her. Oh, that's so sweet.
I do too.
And the Cruise Nut says he tells his wife, I love her about 10 to 20 times a day. No kidding.
That's the minimum.
He tells me he loves me so much. I'm like, yes, you've told me that already. Yes, you've told me that already.
I call her at work. I go, hey, I love you.
We were going on a
Then
bike.
she goes, who is this?
Our daughter, when she was grown and gone away from our house, and our kids grew up riding on the back of that daddy's motorcycle, and she was like, I want to ride with y'all today. And we're like, I don't think you want to ride with us. It's been a long time since you've been on a bike, and we're going all the way to Tampa. It's a couple hours on a bike, and your stamina is just not there. She's like, no, she's insisting she wants to go. Okay, fine. So we pull up to the first red light. And he looks over at me and he says, "You so
You
pretty."
so pretty.
And she says, "Oh, Daddy, that's so sweet." And then we get to the next traffic light. He looks over at me.
You so pretty.
She's like, "Oh, Daddy, she knows. You already said that." The next traffic light.
You so pretty.
This time she says, "Mama, is he going to say that at every traffic light?" I said, "At every traffic light we stop at between here and where we're going."
traffic light.
He never missed a traffic light. Let's see. Z-Stow says, "Don't worry about the storm coming." And Mark the Shark says, "I love you. Wee doggy."
Wee doggy.
Tanisha says that Tom is National Wife Appreciation Day.
Oh, tomorrow
is. Celebrate accordingly. Let's see.
We're going to celebrate for sure Thursday when we get on that cruise ship.
Yes.
How about that?
Meg says that she's not married, but I will give Mr. Paul credit because he does tell me often, and I never had any doubts. Oh, that's it. See, it doesn't. You don't have to be married.
See, you're lucky you got those guys that tell you. And guys, if you're
right?
not, get on the ball.
Get on the ball, dudes.
Well, I got one more
All right,
useless information ties right into our story today. Did you know that robots in Japan pay union dues? Robots pay union dues in Japan.
So I know that in Japan, they are big on machines that sit out on the sidewalk. They're saying that their little stores and stuff are having trouble because they're competing with these machines. Soda machines, snack machines, sandwich machines, you name it machine. You can buy a cell phone from a machine. It's crazy how many machines they have.
What I want to know
there.
is why this robot's got to join the union. What if he don't want to join the union? And does he get a lunch break? You know, union rules say you have to get a lunch break. And what about vacation time?
I don't know.
Does he get a retirement check? What is going on with this paying union dues for a robot?
I have no clue, but Law Joan wants to know too. What's that all about? And CruiseNet says, "We're excited for you guys about cruising on Thursday." That's awesome.
We're excited.
Meg says, "Don't look this way. There's nothing to see here." Leonard Family Fun says, "Robots paying union dues." And Jeffrey Schmidt says, "So how exactly does a robot file a grievance?"
I didn't get my 15-minute break. I need oil.
I can see the robots picketing for better hours, right?
Yeah, we're tired. We need a break. So I got the robot.
Stop it.
They're having a good time down here. The robots I got this morning broke up into two categories. One, the ones that's not real yet. And then the second one is the real robots of today. So the first one we're going to talk about, what is the first robot that you remember from your childhood?
I know which robot I remember first.
Me too. What's yours?
Will Robinson, danger. Will Robinson, danger.
Danger.
Lost in space.
So if you're driving, don't look over here and see how stupid we look doing this. Hopefully everybody's driving today.
And the Gaylords wants to know who pays the dues or collects them off those robots. Do they pay by check or do they have to go to the ATM?
And what do robots do with their money if they're getting paid, right? They have to pay you. You must get a salary or something, right?
And Jeffrey Schmidt says, yes, Lost in Space. Howie Cruz says Lost in Space. Law Jones says The Jetsons. That's another good one.
Yeah.
CruiseNet says no, disassemble. And also Mark the Shark says he lives in Miami, Florida. He was watching the Symphony of the Seas coming out. We're going to get to that one. So hold on to that thought and we're going to come back to that.
Yep. That's the ones that are real today.
And Jeffrey Schmidt says Robbie the Robot.
Robbie, he was on Lost in Space too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Team Reese says Small Wonder at Disney.
Oh,
yes.
How about that?
And the Gaylord says Johnny Five.
Johnny Five.
And CruiseNet says Wall-E. Remember that movie?
Oh,
his name was Wall-E.
Yeah,
Wall-E.
I remember that. Yeah.
Meg says doubt.
What do you got?
I don't know how to say this word.
Put it up there.
Okay, so I'm an accountant. I'm not spelling.
Do Daleks count as robots?
I don't know what Dalek is.
If they ain't human and if they're not living, if they're a machine, then yes, I'd have to say yes. Because I had to look up the definition of robot. Robot's like a machine, automated, that does something that you don't want to do or can't do.
And Jeffrey Smith says he was in Forbidden Planet, Chip.
Yeah, he was. He was in Lost in Space, Forbidden Planet, and several other space movies and commercials.
Yeah, and Z's show says The Battle of the Planets.
Battle of the Planets.
That's a good one with robots in it.
Boy, that's some crazy robots there, ain't it?
Move on to your next one. We're going to run out of time.
I remember another robot from when I was younger. Westworld. Yul
Oh
Brynner.
yes, that was freaky because those robots look like real people.
Yeah, that's called anthropomorphic. The first anthropomorphic robot. Yul Brynner in Westworld. Woo!
Oh, Team Ray says that's not Disney. Small Wonder was on the 80s TV show. It was a little robot girl. Yes, I do remember that.
Okay.
I do remember that now. I stand corrected. Go ahead. What you got next?
Next one. Oh, how about, you remember these guys? RoboCop.
Oh, yeah, RoboCop. Mm-hmm.
And how about one of my favorites, the dumpster from Judge Dredd.
Oh!
Eat recycled food. It's good for the environment. And okay for you.
And SCT's Travel says, too early for those big words, Chet. You got to tone that down.
I had to rehearse that word 18 times this morning. And then I think about robots that we saw in real life as kids, like in the Pirates of the Caribbean, stuff at Disney World.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, those are kind of robots up there, ain't they?
And Law Jones says The Matrix. And Team Reese says, oh, yeah, they forgot about RoboCop.
Yeah. And then, of course, we get up to the really awesome robots, the Terminator.
Oh, yeah. I love me some Terminator movies.
Oh, my gosh.
And Jeffrey Schmidt says, your move creep robot.
Your move creep. That's what RoboCop said.
Oh, yeah.
He put his gun, your move creep.
Yeah.
He was trying to be Dirty Harry.
Yeah.
You
That's
feel
right.
the rookie punk.
I don't know. I still like eat recycled food. It's okay. It's good.
Good for the environment and okay for you. Oh, yeah. I can't remember important stuff, but I can remember lines from Judge Dredd. But hey, let's think about where all that led. All those robots that we saw as kids growing up, there's robots today. Woo! Some of the most popular ones are ones in factories, building our cars and building all kinds of stuff. I mean,
oh yeah, when we were kids, we had a Coca-Cola bottling company here in our county, and I remember like in middle school we went to watch it, and it would put the the tops on it and the labels on it and everything.
Yeah.
You know, robots are big in our world. Law Jones says, "Oh yeah, Robin Williams."
Z-Man says, "Don't forget about the Transformers."
Yep. And Meg says now you can have pizza delivered by a robot. Well, Amazon, basically drones are robots. You know, and you can have all these packages delivered to your house by robot.
I would order something just to see that drone come flying up to my house and bring it to me.
And I had a robot. I may be jumping here on you.
No, go ahead.
I had my daughter convinced me to buy this stupid robot vacuum cleaner. His name was Bob. That thing was so stupid. He got himself stuck in the bathroom with the bathroom door shut behind the bathroom door. And I hated him because he wouldn't vacuum the whole room. He'd vacuum like a spot over here, and then he'd go over there to another room and vacuum a spot over there. So I got so mad at him one day because he was stuck in a corner. I picked him up and I put him on my arm, like you pick up a book. And his little things turned on and twisted my skin. I'm like, that's it. You gone, robot.
That robot found a new home.
He did. He found a new home real quick. I gave him to my daughter, the one that told me he was so great.
That's a real popular robot going on today. Plus, my sister's got a robot that cleans her pool. It lays down there and it comes on all by itself and does its thing, and then it turns itself off. It goes in the corner and turns itself off and goes to sleep.
I got a robot that cleans my pool. His name's Chet. And CruiseNet says that they use a robot for some of their footage, a drone, and we love the drone footage. The drone footage is footage that you don't get to see.
Yeah, if you want to see some awesome drone footage, check out CruiseNet's channel if you haven't. Wow, fantastic footage. I mean, you get a view that you just can't get doing your regular vlogging.
No. And I love his drone videos.
Yep, me too.
Meg says, "Oh, you're one of us, Chet."
I am. Danger.
And yeah, Meg, if you don't mind, if you could put CruiseNet's link up in the chat for us, that would be awesome. I don't see their link going up very often.
No, we don't see their link going up. Let's surprise them today. Put their link up there. How about that?
How about that? After all, they're just kind of nutty.
That's why I call them CruiseNet.
I love the little peanut. I love the little peanut where they're dressed up like them.
Yeah.
Law Jones says my roommate had OCD and wouldn't stop. Is that the vacuum cleaner thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like a robot. He's just compulsively cleaning all the time.
Yeah. Roomba. Yeah.
Yep. Right on.
Okay. What's your next point?
Where else do we see robots today? You guessed it, on cruise ships.
Yes. Okay. So 2 cruise ships got some crazy robots on their ships.
We'll start with that first one.
Let's start with the easy one.
Royal Caribbean came out with that robotic bartender. What did you think of that?
I'm okay with a robotic bartender as long as he puts enough alcohol in it.
I'm okay with the robot bartender, except that you have to pay extra to get him to do it.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
Well, I think the thing about the robot bartender would be he's going to measure it exactly whatever it's supposed to be. So you're going, unless of course he's malfunctioning.
He hasn't paid his union dues and he's angry.
Yeah. And Cruise Nuts say, yeah, they're nutty. Z Show, don't forget that Z Show is still trying to get 100 subscribers. We're really trying to help him with that.
Yeah, let's help the Z Man get to 100.
And Meg says the robotic bartenders don't judge.
Yeah, they don't, do they?
Nope. And Moonlight Adventure says gonna visit him today.
That's right, because Moonlight Adventures.
Yes, okay.
You were getting on this. That's why they went to Miami. Getting on a cruise ship. I didn't remember which ship he was getting on, but hey, get that robotic drink and get a video of that.
Yes, get a video. We can't wait to see what that video is like. Make sure that you tell us, does he ask for an extra tip and all this?
Yeah, I need a tip for my union dues.
Yeah, what does he say? Does he say thank you, come again? I mean, what does he say anything to you, or he just makes the drink?
And I want to know how much it costs. I think it's like 15 or 20 bucks or something like that.
Yeah, let's see. See Me Traveling says that's because he has to pay union dues.
That's right. You got to pay him. He's got to pay union dues.
Law says that's going to be cool to the Moonlight Adventures. The Gaylords, I have never been on Royal, but do you still have to tip the robot? That's what I want to know. We're going to find out.
That's a good question, Gaylords. Good question.
The Moonlight Adventures are going to have to fill us all in on that.
Yeah, we need to know. Do you have to tip the robot bartender?
Yeah, and Meg put Z Show's link up. Thank you, Meg. And Will Cooper says, I will try the Bionic Bar on the Oasis in November.
Okay.
And Moonlight Adventures, it's Symphony of the Seas that the robot's on. And
the biggest ship in the world.
Mm-hmm, Jeffrey Smith sells the robot Kangaroo and see how he reacts. The Z Show says, yeah, the robotic bartenders don't overpower. That sucks. The Moonlight Adventure says it's included in the drink package. Really?
Oh, I did not know that.
Did not know that. So everybody's going to have to watch for Moonlight Adventures video that comes out on this robot. Hopefully they'll give us a video on just the robot and really just nail that robot all the way. Okay, what else we got?
Yeah, I can see Josh and Chastity now. We're having to do this robot video because
Sea Lake Journeys told us we had to.
They told everybody in the world that we're going to do this robot thing.
So we better have this video because Sea Lake Journeys has already told like 30 people that we're going to have this video. So we better get this video out there.
Hey, but a lot of people will be looking for it. That's the plus side, I guess.
Mark the Shark says, love you guys. Have a beautiful day. We are so glad you're feeling well, Mark the Shark.
Yes, glad to see you up and running there, Mark.
And then the last thing we want to talk about is that robot ride.
Oh, yes. MSC has got, did y'all see that crazy robot ride? It's like 4 people can sit in it. Like, it looks like this, and you sit in it, and then it like shakes you around like a salt shaker or something.
Yeah, and then it turns you this way, and then turns you this way, and then turns you facing down. I'm not really excited about that ride. I don't think that I want to do that.
I'm thinking you better pre-tip that robot. Otherwise.
What if that robot breaks down and you're stuck in that ride? So yeah. Leonard Family Fun says, can't wait to try the robot bartender on the Wonder of the Seas in February. The Gaylord says that makes it tax write-off. Moonlight Adventure says we can take content suggestions gladly. And Jeffrey Smith says, peace out, everybody. Well, everybody needs to be heading over to Kurt's show. So yes. What we got? Any last thing?
No, that's good. That's good enough for today. We've talked about past robots, present robots, and another edition will be.
And if anybody gets on a show on a cruise ship with that crazy robot ride, we really got to see that thing.
If not, we'll be on it in 2024.
Yep. And Law Jones says, look like RoboCop. Think it may go nuts.
Yeah, I think it may go nuts
I think it looks like RoboCop too. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, until next time, rise and shine. Hope we had.
Yeah.
Rise and shine.
Hope you had a laugh this morning, Sea Lake Journey crew. That's sad. We don't even know our own song.
I knew it. Until next time, you guys, we'll see you around the channel.
See you around the channel.
Oh, and don't forget, we have a show tonight at 6 o'clock. We're playing
the AB game.
The AB game.
Join us tonight at 6.
Yes.
Woo! You don't want to miss that.
Guys, bye.
AB game tonight.